Right, here's a little introduction to our Sakai site for our class, and this is where you're going to really be concentrating on getting your work done, or sort of your go-to place, of course, for the online course. Here's the opening page. I gave a couple bullet points to help you get started. This information is found in a couple different places. It's in the syllabus, and it's also in the lessons, which are week 1, week 2, etc. So basically, my suggestion is you might want to start off by looking at the syllabus for some information. And let's see, bring it up. I have 2 basic parts. There's sort of basic course information that you can read through. This gives important information about what kind of books you need, our online homework system, how grades are going to be calculated, etc. And then the second part has a rough schedule that gives you sort of an idea of what we're going to cover in each week, and the basic things that I'm hoping that you learn. And so the assignments are not going to be listed here. I really recommend, and the way that the course is structured is you're going to concentrate on the week's lessons. And so just kind of go through them by order, because I think pretty much every piece of information that you need to know to get your work done and to proceed with the class is going to be found here. So you start with week 1. We see what the learning objectives for the week are, what kind of homework you have. It's all listed here. If it's homework that you have linked to, you'll see it also here. And then also if there's any quizzes. So just to be clear, during the semester, the way that I'm structured this class is we have 3 units of study that we're going to do in the 10 weeks. And there will be 3 major due dates for those 3 units, June 28th, July 22nd, and August 5th. There are a couple really short things that you need to complete right off the bat, the first week of class, more or less, and those things will be due June 3rd. One of those is like the scavenger hunt quiz, which really kind of forces you to take a look throughout the Sakai site to get some information so that you feel a little bit more confident and familiar with the site. So you can see that all the weeks have different information, but they all have the same structure, and always will find the homework and, where appropriate, links to assignments. And then also, I shouldn't neglect to mention videos as well, which are a combination of narrated PowerPoints and then sometimes some interactive figures that I went through to kind of help demonstrate different concepts that we're covering that week. Just jump on another week. This week is in Unit 2, so there's some different material, but in general, this is how you want to proceed through the class, is just going through week 1, week 2, etc. The class is somewhat self-paced. You can do anything ahead of time, but Unit 1 has to be completed by June 22nd. Unit 2 has to be completed by, Unit 1 by June 28th, and Unit 2 by July 22nd, and Unit 3 has to be completed by August 5th. While there are links to assignments in the lessons that are in these week 1, week 2, etc., you can also see assignments under the assignment tab. The same thing goes with tests and quizzes. Those tests and quizzes, well, we only really have 3 quizzes in addition to the scavenger hunt quiz, and links to those are going to be, again, in the lessons, but you can also reference them or get them here with this tab. And there are some resources, but generally this material has been linked to in the lessons. If you want to send me an email, you can use messages, and forums is one thing that you'll use right at the beginning of class. So hopefully this familiarizes you enough with the Sakai site and you feel a little more comfortable, but I urge you to, take a look around and get really familiar with it so that you feel confident as you're moving through the class.